go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank, and it ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Priest is the spot to take the blues away. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey and big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, her feet in the water, her top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron or a beer in a cup. Girl, I can hook you up. We all get to dancing, I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love bumping out of the bar. She keeps the blues. Yeah, we're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky tonk, beat the big blue sky. We live it up, we got it down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. I'm falling for a small town girl, so kiss me, darling, rock my world, rock my world, rock my world. A hell of a time, a hell of a time. Yeah, now it's a hell. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. It's a hell of a time. Oh, hell of a time.
Ho, ho, ho! Yes, sirree! We are live! Good evening, Woodhounds! How is everyone doing? Let me just disconnect this right here. All right, it's Friday night. You know what that means. Back 40 Firewood Live. Friday Night Live. Here we are. So we got to kick off the show with our raising of the cups to Mr. Gringo Pines. He was here early for the pre-show. Left a little super chat there. So good evening, everyone. Welcome. Here's to putting the week behind us. Whoa, knocking over a stool. And to Mr. Gringo Pines. So cheers, everyone. Woo! Yes, so how is everyone doing? It's been a crazy first week of the new year. So, yeah, it's we're off to a heck of a start. But the one thing I want to do quick is once again just thank everybody who tuned in last weekend on Saturday for the special edition live stream. I know everyone that was in the international community, they all had a good time. Was getting emails and just some feedback from it, and they really enjoyed hanging out with people in the live chat for a change instead of just watching the replay. So and I think Nisco, Ludo Nisco, however I get that turned around, but he sent a message too, and he's just wanted to thank everybody in the Back 40 community for being able to attend and have such a good time. So thanks again, all you Woodhounds who tuned in, and yeah, it was a good time. I might be looking at doing that, I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe more often than once or twice a year. We'll see. So yeah, it was fun. And like I said, everybody, it's just one of those things. I don't know if anybody out there, if you're new here, this is your first time stopping by the live stream, don't be afraid to jump into the chat, interact with other people in here. That's kind of, one, I guess, big advantage of being able to get together like this is you guys can chat with each other. You can throw some questions at me. Hopefully I'll see them and I'll answer them. But yeah, so let's see. Hey, I think I saw Pretty Boy Delgado back in the house. And Jay, how are you doing, Jay? Craig Wilson, good evening, my friend. Daniel Atkins, how are you doing? Yeah, it was a long day. Today was actually, this is going to sound crazy, but it was the first Friday that I worked for the last 2 months. Because I had a couple Fridays off in November, and then we had a holiday, and then December, same thing, a couple holidays, and took Fridays off. And look at this guy. Look at that mop growing up there. What do you think of that? Hey, I got a surprise for you.
What?
But you can't pop them in here. Right down there in those boxes. I think that all of them. So the other thing I wanted to do before I forget, and I forgot to do this last week on the live stream, so I have to apologize to this guy, but I wanted to show you guys that I did get something, and I have something else to unbox tonight, but Ohio Woodburner, Joe from down there, sent me a sticker and one of his t-shirts. So, Joe, again, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. Oh! Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Here we go. Oh, boy. Here we go to Senior Firewood Hound Larry Huddle. Thank you very much. So everybody, raise your cups up and cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Had a little something different there. But yes, Joe, Ohio Woodburner, thanks for the shirt. Thanks for the sticker. And And like I said, I have another thing to open up here as well. So I'll get to that maybe in a little bit. The one thing, I don't know if you guys saw in the video, previous video, about the giveaway, the next giveaway. I wanted to just let you guys know, and I think I saw Tim and Old Saws on here. One of the prizes in the prize package is going to be a Van Dusen axe. So that's the one reveal tonight of one of the prizes. And I believe it's going to be a double bit Van Dusen axe. So there you go. If you haven't done so, go over to back40firewood.com and you scroll down on the homepage and there's a little form to pick the day we are going to hit 10K. So, oh, hey, here's a Firewood Mike. What does back 40 mean? So just the quick story of it is, down on my parents' farm, when I was growing up, we had an area in the back of the farm called the back 40. And that's where we went to make all the firewood. So the back 40, that's, usually on homesteads, they were like divided into 4 plots of 40 acres for 160 acres. And then you always hear people say the back 40, like the back 40 acres. Well, growing up, our back 40 acres was all woods. So that's where we went to make firewood. So, yeah. I saw some questions flying by here about the pallet forks. And I actually, thanks to all of you, Saw Surgeon, I saw you on here. Thanks for all your feedback. I was able to get the pallet forks fixed. Both handles now go completely down on both sides. And I'll be showing in Sunday's video a little more details of what I had to do. It wasn't a big fix. It was something I probably should have just looked at. I just, for how many months, I was like, oh, that handle doesn't go down. And then I would look under there and I saw the pin was engaged. So I was just like, all right, I guess that's good enough. But yeah, the pallet forks fixed. Pallet forks fixed, and the hand is doing much better. Still a little swollen up on the top, though. It's taken a long time to get my full range of motion back. So, yes, and oh boy, hang on. We're gonna go back to we got another we gotta raise our cups up here to Lendy from California. I can't get this to pop on the screen. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Cheers, everyone. Uh-oh. We're frozen up. But yeah, Saw Surgeon, thanks again. And if you haven't checked out Saw Surgeon's channel or his video from today, which is a great video. I absolutely loved seeing that video this morning, Saw Surgeon. Go over there and check it out. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, the swinging ladies, they got replaced. And some of you have caught it. I see that. But the amazing Amanda is making an appearance on the live stream tonight, down in the corner. That's right, Shibe. That is Amanda. She's always wanted to, kind of be a part of the live streams, but she doesn't really, she's like, well, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So then she's like, hey, I got an idea. I could raise the cup up down in the corner. And so So that's what we've been working on this week. Uh-oh. And here we are going to get to see her again. The only thing is, I don't know what's going on, but sometimes it doesn't quite kick in right away. So let's give it another shot because firewood at the furnace. What's up, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Lots of cutting to do this weekend after several rainy days this week. Well, that sounds like a good weekend ahead of you. So thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. I think we're overloading the system. I think, I don't think it can't handle this. Kind of like, uh-oh. Now we're running into this again. We got all things on screen. So, it's kind of like that buck in the woodyard this week. We were out there splitting wood. And Amanda was the first one to notice that buck. I don't know if you saw in the video, like she kind of looked up the hill. And I was like, looked up there, and I've never seen that many bucks. Well, I've seen 2 from the house. And I was like, holy moly's. So I was like, all right, let's just go, let's keep splitting. And all of a sudden, he started walking down that hill, just not a care about anything. So we just kept kind of going, and we stopped, and then we just stood there. And we were behind that wood pile, so I don't know if he was like really processing what he was seeing. But then once he kind of came up that little hill, I think he picked up our scent, and then he kind of got out of there. So it was pretty cool, though. Pretty cool to see that buck come down in the woodyard. Oh, so, all right. So I'm going to open up. I got this package here. And I'm pretty sure I know who this is from. So let me, hang on a second here. Let me just get this tape off here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I saw some comments about there might be a little delay, but I think I don't know if that's on my end or your end. Oh no, hang on, and now we got to bring Outside with Shibe in here. Let me see if I can just bring her back on, because I think things were locking up. So let me jump over here. We'll hit the music. We'll bring up Shibe, and then we'll bring up. There we go. Cheers, everyone, to Outside with Shibe. Thank you very much, my friend. You gotta turn the music off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This music is now the music isn't stopping. If I ever hunt on my property, and I'll get back to that. But in this package, which is from John at Frick and Jeep, he sent me these things right here, and I saw a video when he was making these, so I know what but let me show you guys. He stamps out these little and I can't get this thing open now. Here we go. Here we go. So what we have here is he made these little these stamps. This one says back 40 Firewood. This one says back 40 Woodhound. Right there. And then there's one more. Oh, wait. Actually, there's two more. Whoa, wait. There's a couple more. Holy moly's. There's one that just says Woodhounds. This is pretty cool. There's one that says Little Boss Man. And then one more. And I'm not sure. I'll probably figure this out later on. DLT BGYD. So, John at Frick and Jeep. Thank you very much, my friend. If you haven't checked out his channel, my cousin Slick Willie pointed me over to his channel one day, and at first I didn't understand his name, Frick and Jeep, but then he's got a sawmill, which I believe is like a Frick sawmill, I think it's called, and then he's into Jeeps. So that's the whole connection with the name. So again, John, thank you very much. These are very cool. Little Boss Man. Ah, he is gonna love that. Little Boss Man. And then he has just a little note here, Merry Christmas. Some of his cards. So, yeah. Again, thank you, John. Cheers. Oh, yes, I got it. So back to if I hunt. Somebody asked me if I hunted on my land, and I do not. Where I live, it's right near the city limits, so you need 7 acres to be able to hunt, and you can only bow hunt. So I only have a little over 2 acres, so I can't hunt. But I'm thinking my neighbor, who I'm getting all that standing dead oak from, he has 11 acres. So I'm thinking if I wanted to, I could probably bow hunt, but I've never bow hunted before, so I don't know. I'll just keep to bringing them in into the wood yard. There's no need to put them in. My brother usually hunts, and then down on my parents' farm, we have our neighbors that get us venison if we need it. So yeah, it's there's no hunting. I will be hunting a little bit with the camera though, as you know, if we get any more of those bucks that come, if that buck comes back, or if he brings his big brother or his daddy back, that would be nice. And that's the funny thing is the one deer I did see back there one morning was a pretty good sized buck. So yeah, they're around. It's just that usually every time I'm back there in the wood yard, it's like ladies' night with the deer. All it is hey, oh boy. So I'm just gonna throw this up there. I'm not gonna hit the music. Well, wait a minute. Let me try to hit the music. I'll just hit the music. The Bradleys. Oh, that's the Bradleys on Catbird Hill. Thanks for being an inspiration, mostly for Amanda, but we love you too. Oh, well, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. Bradley's on Catbird Hill. Cheers, everyone, and Team Wood on Drink to the Bradleys on Catbird Hill. Yeah, that's what, hey, Harry Ellingsworth. No problem, my friend. Pop in, say hi. It's all good. I gotta check this here. Hit my mute button. Had a little tickle in my throat there. So, the other thing this week, I did, like I said, I did fix the pallet forks, but I was afraid I was gonna freaking break my chains, my 500i on some of those big round chunks of maple. And I don't know if you guys saw that were here earlier, saw the placeholder picture of that big chunk. Like, I've never seen knotted up, twisted, snarly grain of wood. I mean, it was just like running this way. Oh, it was like cutting through a rock. Some of that stuff. It was crazy. And then once I got cut through it with the saw, and I threw some of those pieces up on the splitter, oh boy. There was a little bit of a challenge on some of those. Chris in the Woodyard is here. That's right. He's he might be, I wonder if he's had any mice, any more mice in the traps, if he's checked the if he's checked the trap line this evening. Oh, are the light bars worth the money? I'm not sure. I know people who had them. They like them. I liked mine on the 500i, but then I've never had the 500i without the light bar on it, so I don't know. That would be, I'm sure you'll hear back from some people in here. Yes, I am, Joel Cray. I am in the Eau Claire area. Oh, yes. Well, actually, I've got 2 pieces left. 2 big chunks left. And I'm hoping I'll probably get those split up tomorrow morning. I have to, the other thing I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning is I have to replace the slides on the Wolf Ridge on the push plate. There's like little plastic and composite slides that guide the push plate on the rail. And so I'm going to be replacing those tomorrow because mine have worn down quite a bit. So I got to replace those, and then I'm going to try splitting up the rest of them big chunks, and then I'm going to stack it up, and then I'm going to hopefully burn a little brush. So yeah, that those big chunks though, they are making a lot of pieces of wood for the boiler next year. And it was all silver maple. Silver maple. The tree that around here. Firewood Mike, how many inches is the table on the splitter off the ground? You know what? I'm not sure. I do not know for sure. But maybe I'll measure it up tomorrow and see. Hey, all right, Josh. Have a good evening. I'm probably getting these chats like a little too late, but can you do a wood boiler video? Which part of the wood boiler would you like to see? Like just an overall how it runs, how it functions, or like something specific? Because I did have in the one video, I think it was Sundays last week, there was I did go through like just a little quick shot of like loading it, you know, in the morning. Oh my goodness, hang on here. We've got Big Bear. Let's try to bring the amazing Amanda back out here for this one. Let's see if we can do that. Hey, there she is. All right. Thank you very much, Big Bear. Cheers to all in the Woodhound community. That is true. So, all right, everybody, raise your cups to Big Bear. And I don't know if you guys saw, let me see, I think that, yeah. If you saw on the pre-show, this was a clock right here that Big Bear made. Right here. So again, Big Bear, thanks for this and thanks for that super chat. Greatly appreciate that. Whew. Now I missed some of these comments. Hey, Richard Healy. How was everything after last Sunday? Oh, how the boiler runs and if okay. Yeah, I did a video on that a while back, but I might revisit that. Oh, look at yep, they make pretty decent firewood. You know, they dry down pretty fast. That's one good thing. But man, they get to be big, and wherever they branch out, they get to be knotty, and then they also twist. They get that twist in them. So, oh, hey, we are at the bottom of the hour. So let me refill here. Yeah, those maple. That was the one thing I was surprised about with that maple is it wasn't twisted like the other one I had. But they can be pretty big and pretty snarly. But if you're making well, either boiler wood or recreational wood, I mean, holy moly's, you can get a lot of wood out of those things. I mean, some of those rounds, I probably got, you know, I don't even know how many pieces. That's right. Round two. Round two, here we go. I mean, I even have a little straw tonight. Oh yeah, Stan Nelson, let me tell you, that maple was popping apart. Just the density, and I think because it was cold and oh hey, hop off my coon 83. All right, the start of round two. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Oh my. And then, ladies and gentlemen, hang on to those glasses because Richard Healy is following up right here. I like big bucks, I cannot lie. Cool to see one in the woodyard. That's right. The big buck in the woodyard. Well, thank you very much. Cheers to Richard Healy. Oh, I am almost the update on the wood total for the boiler this year. Well, actually tonight when I load it up, I will be at 4 and 1/3 cords. So it's been really mild this winter, so I haven't burned as much as I thought I was going to be. But yeah, by tomorrow morning it will be 4 full cords, and I'll be going on my second face cord of the 5th cord. So it's but yeah, like I said, it's just been crazy because I normally, you know, when you get into January, like normally, I mean, we were in the 30s, you know, upper 20s and low 30s all the first week of January. It was crazy. Crazy. I think I missed another question, but yeah, I'm missing comment. I always end up missing comments. So like I said, if you are new here and you do have a question, just keep throwing it in the chat, and somebody, the moderators, will either let me know or I'll hopefully see it. Oh, and also, if you are wondering about raising up your cup, that's kind of a little Woodhound tradition we have here. Whenever anyone donates to the channel, it doesn't matter what's in your cup, just raise it up. Also, if you are new here, let me just get this set up. If you are new here and you haven't gone over to back40firewood.com, this is the homepage here where you can enter to pick the day. We're going to hit 10K subscribers. But then while you're over there, stop on by the Woodhound map of the world, and right down here at the bottom, just put your name and location, and we'll get your Woodhound mark added to the map. You can see we're filling up this East Coast pretty good. Pretty good there. Okay, so with that, let's jump back over here. So yeah, if you haven't, yeah, somebody, that's what, somebody was saying that things are buffering, but I seem to be holding pretty good here. I got this little monitor down in my corner that keeps track of like my bandwidth. So everything is going good. So I don't know. Usually it's sometimes your connection. How many cords? Well, I thought my guesstimation was between 10 to 12, somewhere in that ballpark. So that's why I was thinking, you know, I would, now that I'm probably halfway through the season, and it's only I'm only at 4 cords, I was like, whoa, I'm ahead of the game. Uh-oh. Do I got... So Pretty Boy Delgado, my good friend down there in Florida, he just sent me a picture of them sitting around their table. Looks like they're putting a puzzle together, watching the Back 40 live stream. So, Delgados, to the Delgado family down there, good to see you. Good to, sorry I missed that. I got my phone on silent, so I didn't hear that go off right away, but but thanks for tuning in, my friend. Anyhow, So now I'm really behind on. It looks like I'm behind on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Like I said, I've got my little monitor down here, and it's reading out that everything is. The required bandwidth is good. The amount I'm needing is good. So I don't know. But I do know, like sometimes, depending on where you're at, and if you're using, your cell signal or your Wi-Fi, that can affect it. So hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know what's going on. But maybe it's just everybody is on YouTube tonight. There's nothing else going on. Or everyone's waiting for getting ready for the weekend. Big football weekend. I don't know if anyone's into football, but big football weekend. The Packers have the weekend off, luckily. Okay, so I'm trying. I think I missed another. So anyway, like I was saying before, if you're new here, check out back40firewood.com. The map. Pick the day. Hey! Hold on a second. What is going on? There we go. Nelson Ridge Farm. Take a sip every time it buffers. Oh boy. Well, thank you very much, Nelson Ridge Farm. Cheers. See, I don't see the buffering on my end. That's the problem. So I won't be taking very many sips. But you guys out there, depending on your internet provider, you could be in trouble. But hopefully it's not too bad. Like I said, I don't know if I don't know what's happening. But if it is buffering and lagging on your end, I apologize. Hopefully not too bad. Hey, there we go. Jordan, no buffering in Canada. So we're good. We're good international. Going outdoors with Matt. Have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Need more wood for the fireplace. Yeah, that's... You can never have enough. All right, so now it looks like... yeah, I'm seeing a few more comments. Marcel up in Canada. Oh, he was buffering, but now he's all good. All right. How about that? Yeah, it's a strange thing sometimes, you know. I don't know. Hey, Dusty. How you doing? We must have went through the we must have went through a little maybe we had did you guys see the UFO out in Hawaii that they saw? Oh, Tom Bryan. Just oh. Uh-oh, yeah. That's the thing is if your internet provider is lagging, you could be in trouble. You never know what's going to happen here on a live stream. But yeah, so like I was saying, tomorrow I got little maintenance on the Wolf Ridge. I've never really done like any maintenance videos on the splitter. I got thinking about this, and somebody sent me a message. about that. But so like the rail of the Wolf Ridge where the push plate slides, there's like not it doesn't need to be lubricated really. It has like these plastic and these some kind of composite like spacers that slides on, and then so I'm gonna replace those. Uh-oh, hang on. Oh no, maybe not. But but anyway, they do those little plastic slides end up wearing out, and so once there's a gap, I think like about a quarter inch or so, it's time to replace them. So that's what my plan is for the morning. Yeah, and like I said, it's something I've never really done a video on, like any real maintenance on it, because usually, I mean, that's pretty much the only thing you got to do. Change the oil. I did that. So when that comes up, I'll maybe do that again. But Travis Cover, how are you doing? The hand is doing good. It's still a little tender on the top side. So it's but it's better, way better. Way better. I'm able to like grab a doorknob and twist it, and so it's getting there. Oh, okay. DJ Rider 7 closes YouTube and reopened. Buffering is gone. But I think somebody was saying that, yeah, I think the comments might be ahead of the feed. I don't know. It's a crazy, crazy night here. The internet's acting up. Yeah, you can use a lube. You can use like a dry lube on the rail if you want to. But I never have done that. I've just well, especially now when there's snow on the oh, no, Richard Healy, I do not have an hour counter. I've seen people install them, and I thought about it, but then I was like, well, I don't know how much I've already put on it, so it'd be kind of, I don't know if it'd be worth it to put it on now. The one thing I did find out though is that I don't know if you saw Chris's video from this past week, but he sent out his 1,000th machine. So every splitter he builds, he stamps a number on it, and he sent out machine 1,000. So then I got curious what number my machine was, so I went and I looked, and I found down on the by the jack, I found the number 227 stamped on to the steel. So I bought my splitter. It was number 227, and since then he's now over 1,000. And actually, I just talked to him today, and I think he said he's got like a couple hundred splitters on order. So it's pretty crazy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try. Well, maybe I won't try. Let me try the music, and we'll bring out this Craig Wilson. Tip your glasses to all you woodhounds. Cheers. Well, all right. Well, let's raise our glasses up and tip them to Craig Wilson. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Hopefully, yeah, I guess putting Amanda on the screen there just broke the internet tonight. Because now I can put the music up, and I think everything is still working fine. But thanks again, Craig. Greatly appreciate that. Somebody just told me something about I missed a question from a minute ago, but I don't know what it was. So throw her in the chat again. Throw her in the chat. Oh, Dave Gibbs, 685. Nice. Yeah, I watched that video and then I was like, you know what? I got to go see what number mine is. So it's very, very cool to that he did that, you know, and just to keep track of how many machines went out. And oh, Firewood Midwest has got number 1200 coming. Yeah, he said that he's got like a couple hundred on order, and it's just crazy. He in that video, he was loading up that big semi load full of splitters to head out to Pennsylvania, and they had them on the racks, like 2 on a rack, and like my when I put mine on my utility trailer and go down the road with just one, like I get nervous. So I can't imagine driving that semi with all those splitters on the back. I would be nervous. Oh, see, this is what's great. If you're new here, this is what's great about this community of people, because this makes sense. and obviously, I don't always think about these things like this, but yeah, if you put the hour meter on, it helps keep track of your oil changes. So wouldn't necessarily be for keeping track of how many hours lifetime you had on it, but you would be able to keep track of your oil changes. See? All this stuff you can learn here in the Back 40 Woodhound community. Oh boy. We got some predictions coming in on some football games. Coming up this weekend. I don't know how many, like I said, I don't know how many of you guys are football fans, but it's gonna be a fun weekend. Don. Hey, Chris. Have a good weekend. Chris has got to head out of here. Thanks for stopping by. How did you decide on Wolf Ridge? Basically, I went on a search across the internet of all kinds of different manufacturers of log splitters. I watched YouTube videos, I don't know how many hours. I narrowed it down to about 3. And then I started looking into those 3. And then I found out one of those 3 was Wolf Ridge. And then they are like 4 miles from me. So right there was like, you know, that was sealed the deal. Because if I'll be able to drive there and pick it up. If I ever had any issues, they're right up the road. So yeah, it was just a no-brainer, you know. Shop local, keep it around, keep the business local here, and like I said, it just made sense because if you ever had any trouble, I could take it in and get it fixed. Yeah, they come with the hour meters on them now. So, Sid's Time Outdoors, how you doing? I just saw you. I saw you fly through here a second ago. Yeah, but yeah, that was the main reason, is that, you know, they're just right up the road. And, I mean, obviously, you know, once I went there, I looked at the quality, you know, how nice they were built. Talked to Chris, you know, great to work with. Customer service was awesome. So that was it. Yeah, Shive, if you, I forget where in Pennsylvania that is, but yeah, you should look it up and go check some out. I know that I forget how many on that load were actually sold. So it's it like I think most of the I think over half the load was already orders, and then the other ones are are ones that they'll have on the lot. What are the three? Oh, what were the three brands? They were Wolf Ridge, Easton Made, and then Timberwolf. I don't know if you ever heard of Timberwolf. I think they're out in New York. And then Easton Made is up in Canada. So, once I started weighing in those factors, I was like, well, because I really wanted to kind of go and, see the splitter before I bought it. Because you can watch, YouTube videos and you can see how they work. But, when you're making that kind of an investment, you want to go and, look at it, kick the tires. So, so that's why I was like, well, I'm not going to probably drive up to Canada, and I'm not going to drive all the way out to New York. And then, like I said, Chris was right up the road, and so it worked out good. Worked out really good, actually, because, and I'm kind of, I don't know because I haven't compared running the two different ones side by side. So I can't really compare. But everything that I've thrown at that splitter, it's handled no problem. It's built like a tank. It's a heck of a machine. Fernhill Farm. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, they make a pretty good splitter as well. It's because that's the one thing that I knew I wanted to have, that log lift on there, and so that's kind of what narrowed down my choices. And yeah, once because I knew some of those, we get some of those big red oaks down on the farm, and trying to get those things up on the splitter. It's it can be a challenge unless you use the loader bucket. But oh, how many hours do I have on it? I have no clue. A lot. It's a lot. Especially that first year. And now, well, actually this past year. I've run that thing a lot. Many, 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 many hours. Many, many cords of wood have gone through that. So, hey, all right, Travis. Have a good night. Yeah, I think they do come with an hour meter now. No problem, Logan. Thanks for stopping by. What is the cycle time? I think on the model that I have, it's 7.5 seconds. Maybe 7.5 or 8. Somewhere around there. Pretty quick. You gotta watch that. You gotta watch that return cycle. Don't be cleaning off the rail of any debris. Oh boy, this is a question I always get accused of dodging this question. I work right over there, and I am my title just got changed to business process analysis, but I used to, an analyst. But I used to be in a little. It's like kind of like we maintain a big content management system, database, web development, all kinds of stuff like that. So I kind of work behind the screen on a computer all day, and then go outside and bust up firewood in the afternoon. That's right, Shibe. The cycle time is fast enough to where if you don't watch out, you could get your hand caught. Yeah, all firewood. I have not considered that, and I was like Chris was showing me that when I first got the machine, and I don't know, I just something about just I like having that control of pushing it through and not like just hitting two levers and then walking away. Like I like to just control the split all the way through. Oh my goodness! Hey, let me turn the music on here for this one, and raise our cups up, everyone. All you woodhounds, raise your cup to hop off my coon 83. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Oh well, I don't know if it's so much the IT questions. I can help do some things, but but some of the stuff I'm as lost as you can see with my technical difficulties here tonight. Oh, I got a couple more. Let me grab this question here. Bryce, what made you start this channel? I've always kind of been in, well, my previous job before this one, I was into motion graphics and doing a little like visual communication. So I was kind of into the whole video thing, making videos and stuff. And then I knew I wanted to start doing firewood kind of as a hobby, little side hustle. So I figured I would take those two hobbies of mine, video and firewood, merge them together. And then, I saw a bunch of people on YouTube making firewood videos and just other videos. So that kind of inspired me. And I was like, hey, why not give it a try and just go out there and kind of take one hobby and another hobby, mesh them together. And here we are. Here we are at, I don't even know what the sub count is at. But we are approaching the big milestone, the 10K. And let's see, how many hours do you spend? Oh, Richard Healy. I don't even know. It depends week to week. It depends. Some weeks, just, I always have this rule. Well, it's not a rule, but usually what happens is if I film 40 minutes of footage, I can maybe get 15 minutes to like put a 15-minute video. So I always go by the double. So if I want to make a 10 to 12 minute video, I have to at least have, 20 to 30 minutes of footage. So, but yeah, it's, so again, if, yeah, we've got the pick the day we're going to hit 10K, and Daniel Atkins, he double checked here. It's 9.28. So I gave you guys a little hint in the previous video of what the average was for the last 28 days. So if you haven't made your guess, and you can only make one guess, remember that. You can only make one guess. Go over there to back40firewood.com and take a chance. We already have one of the prizes in the package is going to be a double bit Van Dusen axe. So back there you can see some of the Van Dusens on the wall. If you haven't seen any of the Van Dusen axes revealed on this channel before, they are a heck of an axe, and they'd make a heck of a nice prize for you to win. All right. Let me take one more question here, and then we'll wrap this up. Who do you sell the firewood to? I only sell the firewood out of my roadside stand. Just mostly it's all for recreational burning. I do have a few people that buy for like in their small little wood stoves and like their man cave and their fireplaces. So they do buy a little bit for heating, but mostly like my busy season is spring through fall. Like all summer long, people are just, having fires in their backyard, and everybody comes here to pick it up. And that's how I move my wood. So, all right, I think we are right here. We're almost out. We're almost done. So, and we've got Mr. Scheib closing us out here with the last call. So, thank you, Mr. Scheib. I'm going to jump over to our closing screen here, and wish all you Woodhounds a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Sorry if you had issues buffering. It looked like there was some problems, maybe with YouTube. Once people logged on, came back in, it looked like they were doing all right. So once again, thanks for stopping by. Every Friday night, it's a Woodhound tradition. Come on back next week, and have a good weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Cheers, Woodhounds. Good night.